Hello there folks, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, a place where I discuss different topics about spirituality and introspection, and this time it's another game analysis of a game I have played recently with Senna as a support main in League of Legends. In case you didn't know, yes, I do some Heroes of the Storm plays, casual plays with the Lost Vikings in quick matches, and from time to time solo or especially with my friends in blind pick, at times draft pick in League of Legends. And this is a game in which, well, I kind of don't mind conducting self-analysis, okay? And this is a game in which I played with my friends, but again, it's not an importance who I play with because, well, I'm not interested in playing necessarily with someone specifically, okay? I'm gonna play a game, I'm gonna have some fun, and I'm gonna do whatever is needed, okay? To simply make sure that I enjoy the game and I don't, allow uh, the game to play me instead. So here I am playing Senna again as a main support, playing since season 3 with, well, several big breaks. I'm interested in helping, my friends learn several things, okay, because they are much newer to the game, so I'm sharing some of the things I know. And that's why I kind of, well, I don't take it personally, but it's kind of important for me to ensure that they will have, some, you know, pleasant games. And in this case, we were all five, and well, I played as Senna, support that I took almost recently. We've been playing her for quite a while, and I really enjoy playing her. Okay, now, as I've been telling my team, usually one needs to stay around here so that we have vision here, and I usually stay here so that we have vision on this other part. As usual, we begin taking the blue, before moving to the lane. I usually help the jungler a bit more, and again, I'm interested in, of course, taking the bullet and helping my jungler was quite a good thing because to a certain extent they, you know, got to finish things somewhat faster. I didn't take the bullet this time because, I saw Ari, okay, on the lane, and Ari and Misfortune can be quite annoying poke, especially if, uh, they know how to play the characters well. And well, I was expecting Ari to start specifically with the E, just that they charm someone straight from the beginning and, like play fully specifically aggressively. However, I didn't pay attention to the fact that she didn't have, something like, you know, very aggressive, in the sense of the rune or whatever that thing is called, as I'm not much of a passionate for concepts. And again, I don't mind poking in lane because, well, that's one thing that I really love about Senna. And in other lanes, the jungler went quite good. The mid had a bit of trouble, with, you know, uh, the poke that Yasuo can deal. Again, I own one champion who is quite annoying with their poke, and of course, they don't have mana, so they have a great advantage with this. And regarding my lane, again, I got stuck in the minions in there. I went back because I didn't want Ari to use her charm on me. And when you poke enemies, and I kind of forget about this, you have to mind the minions because they kind of deal a lot of damage early on. So that's not a bad thing. Again, I ward because vision is important. I pinged my team that the enemies were missing. I didn't have vision over them. Healing the carry from time to time is not bad, although the heal is kind of the most expensive skill in your arsenal. Why I liked the game was that again everyone was somewhat beginner. There weren't, tryhards necessarily. Although I can't call myself a tryhard, but I'm not necessarily doing my best because it's a casual game. But I prefer playing the game in a nice way because I want my friends to have a very good experience in the game. And yes, we all know that League of Legends can be quite it can be quite cancerous experience. Okay, I kind of like how Fiddlesticks was reworked from a an old champion that looked like shit, and now it's like the embodiment of cuteness. Like, look at how cute he is. Okay. And here the jungler signaled us, whether we come. So we actually chose to. Uh, my friend here flashed because he saw there were more coming, I think. I don't remember exactly, like all the details. And then I, started searching around because I didn't know exactly that Lee Sin went this way. I wasn't paying attention that way. I was paying attention bot lane to see where the enemies were. So I signaled the retreat. I said, okay, let's go back. Lack of mana is, quite problematic at times because you never know. Many people simply don't take their mana into account, so they kind of run out of it in the least expected of moments. I can say that Ion is a champion that I really love this. I think this is the skin on it. Yes, this is the skin. I also bought it. The standard champion. It's not as visually appealing. It's like it's purposefully made to look in a certain way, and you never know how much you know well I kind of felt a bit like, let's make the base skin horrible and let's make the only skin the champion has actually enjoyable so that, people buy the skin. I don't know why, but I felt a bit like this, okay. And of course, I'm not judgmental of my friends. None of them can necessarily be doing good things, okay? I also do my mistakes. They also do their own, so, I'm not posting games or the such, necessarily for the good plays or for the bad plays. I'm placing them for each, okay? Because especially for the bad plays, because when you showcase some bad plays, okay, and of course you're not, pulling people down, okay? When you're doing certain things, okay, like that, you're helping a lot of people. Alright, at least I got them here with the immobilize, and well, unfortunately it wasn't enough because they got me and the AD carry. But I came back and I said, nope, we're not gonna leave them the Drake. So we came back. Uh, my word was kind of running out, so I bought the Soraka word, I think in season 4, I don't remember when, and I've been using that like, ever since. And I'm kind of interested in, showcasing the errors that we make because when you play the game, it's kind of hard to, you know, notice things, okay? Because it's basically harder, okay? You're concentrated on the game. When you're watching how other people play and you're seeing their good plays, their bad plays, and the such, here I stated, okay, let's actually take the Drake. Um, the simple point is it's much easier, okay? So I positioned myself as usual to give, a heal and also damage to the Drake. Here Lee Sin tried to pull the Drake, but he came a bit too early. And we kind of got him. I missed my W in there. Okay, he used his ultimate again. I caught Yasuo there, and his tornado was, uh, so good that that he actually interrupted Miss Fortune's ultimate. I don't think he actually intended that, but okay. The exhaust I cast there on Ahri was kind of good because I prevented a teammate's death, and again, at the same time, I almost saved myself. Uh, and yes, here I was having two deaths, but at least I didn't die in the lane. And Yasuo used his wall in here. Okay, I used my heal on Zed to heal him a bit. I preserved my location on the lane so that, I help him a bit. Here Okay, I didn't die here and we got a kill on Yasuo. He kind of got a bit cocky. That was a bit his problem. And we decided here to actually go top because we needed to help our friend top. And we bumped into Lee Sin. Fortunately, we got picked in here and there was kind of a confusion in here because their misfortune came and she ulted us. Fortunately, we died in here. Well, not fortunately or unfortunately though, but okay. Things happen. I from time to time use this skill because it gives you a little move speed. 20% move speed is not necessarily bad. So, yeah, why not? Alright. Little Nico is farming on top. Zed and Yasuo are having, as usual, fun, throwing stuff one at the other. And again, I was on the lane, you know, not too happy about the situation. It was 0-3. And, well, things were only gonna start getting better in the meantime. Alright, so as the game developed, again we were, poking one another. I never understood why Misfortune players kind of use their E. It's barely dealing any damage, and I don't know. I just learned to not be. I kind of learned to not be, afraid of them and such, because, well, there is no point in being afraid of things, okay? When you know a skill doesn't deal much damage, it's you know definitely no worse fearing it. And of course I exhausted her to be sure that she doesn't kill my carry. I don't know if that exhaust was necessary, but I thought Ari would pursue. So yeah, even without the skills, she would have enough damage probably with basic attacks to simply or at least possibly kill my carry. I didn't, for some reason, I really didn't see Yasuo's shield. It's kind of annoying that it can easily break it can break through shields. But again, at least we took the kills, that's the more important part. I took my bullet, helped the jungler and also healed them, so picked the second bullet. Now on the other side, okay, here on bot lane, again there was, a little pressure on my carry because my carry hadn't gone to base. And of course we did, the Drake. As usual, I ward because I'm highly interested in having vision over the things that, the objectives and things that we do. I picked the bullets and, then there was a bug or something. This word appeared, you know, out of a sudden when we killed the Drake. I didn't see it till then. I hit it once and then it became invisible again. Could be a talent, I'm not too good at the game. Here I saw Lee Sin approaching, so, I mobilized him and poked a bit. And then we were faced with an Ione that, well, he had a very good, laning phase. So that was a bit problematic for us. Here that was a good, W bait. And then we kind of realized that, we have a bit of a problem. Ione was quite fed and, but at least I take a bit of pride in, having killed Lee Sin at least.
Darkness.
The mid laner managed to defeat Yasuo and then, proceeds with, farming because people kind of needed to recover. We were a bit behind in gold and, in kills. And again, things went back to the regular normal, nothing necessarily special. We successfully lost the turret bot lane because, well, we had a bit of pressure and, well, the pressure seemed to start moving as usual to the mid because, it's always, all mid. I was trying to preserve the lane, although I kind of saw what, things were going on. I saw my carry being killed here, but I knew I simply had little to no chance anyways. So I decided to, farm a bit around here. Fortunately, the bot lane wasn't, much of a challenge. They weren't necessarily tryhards. So, we had somewhat of an easier lane. Okay, now I'm not trying to pull anyone down or say that, they suck or something like that. Okay, I saved my teammates in here. They managed to take us. Now we've realized, this. We kind of realized that the ultimate misfortune through was definitely, not hers, not the ultimates of our ally. Okay, the time here we kind of thought it was our own and it was kind of too late to realize. Yes, Ion became slowly and surely a problem because, well, he became a bit fed. This was a fortunate situation where they simply didn't get, they didn't get to meet one on another. That wasn't one of the best ultimates used, but not a problem. It's actually the best thing when you, showcase people's mistakes, because people are taught, especially in school, that, you must be ashamed and, you must feel bad about your mistakes. But the point is, you learn from your mistakes. that's actually the point. And it's good when you actually look at your own games to see where you could have done better, and when you can actually do better, things are very simple. Okay, when you can do better, next time you will actually try to do that. But if you don't look at your games from time to time, you're not gonna notice when you are actually doing bad in your own games. And my team here successfully gets, I don't remember exactly. And Nico manages to escape barely. Oh my gosh, how much lifesteal and damage. I haven't been too focused, on other lanes from time to time because, I had to keep the lane, and, you know, now that my team was dead, I also had to make sure that the lanes aren't too pushed. Nowhere to hide. So I decided to come, from behind. I hit a bit at them. I made sure that, that is not gonna, well, I should have shot it this way, but I thought Ion was coming after me and I don't think I had any more words by this time. Okay, in this case, the heal helped a bit because Ion needed an extra hit. And of course we kind of realized that we had to run. I threw my W through the wall because I knew it was somewhat much harder to, survive. At least I got someone. So I decided to give the speed buff to my allies. I flashed, missed. We didn't get Ari, but at least I got some bullets, and of course, we got a kill at least. I healed little Nico, and then we decided to get back to base. At least I needed some words, if I remember correctly, and I signaled my carry that someone's coming. That unfortunately it was a bit kind of late. The game progressed, and the mids came back to throwing stuff one at the other, and of course one has to admire my friend's passion for Zed's quotes. Okay, the little speed buff was actually good. Now there came a little problem. My friend Zhonya'd in here, which wasn't the best thing. Came out of Zhonya exactly when Lee Sin's Q would take into account.
Was not worthy.
You ain't going nowhere.
Piercing winds.
I couldn't kill him in there, like he dealt way too much damage, and like I was 4 levels under him, so as I'm always saying, I prefer playing wise than silly. So I just, stood there. I missed my W.
Nowhere to hide.
Again, I catch him. And we also kill him. I get an assist. We get some gold off of him.
Another one? Mercy.
This was kind of a moment of relief for us because, hey, you know what? It's like we finally got a kill on Ion. I got an assist by healing my ally in here, and I think Ion. Oh, it was the second death they had. Still, this pink was here, but for some reason we couldn't see it. I don't know exactly why that would happen, but again.
The west is
And we
full.
got a kill in here with ease, because we immobilized someone and we killed them.
That away.
We wanted to go a bit towards the Baron, but and I took my bullets. And of course, I took him with my ultimate. I was hoping I would take him because I didn't know how fast he was, and I almost missed him. So we decided to go to the Drake, and have it. Again, we didn't see the word, it was like fully completely invisible. I don't know what exactly this was. It was it has persisted for eons in world years and joins an ancient regal order. Mm. If this isn't one of the cutest, emotes you can actually post. And of course, none of us, deny the fact of, being goofy from time to time, because it's always good to be goofy, especially in a game, and not allow it to become, that which rules us. Okay, we want to play the game, and I'm reminding them to play the game instead of letting the game play them. And here Zed learns a lesson: never stay alone as an assassin against multiple opponents.
Never won't be empty for long.
I killed an enemy in here. Although I play main support in a game, I usually play multiple roles. I also go to several other lanes. I didn't throw my W there because I knew it was definitely there was no purpose in that, and of course they kind of wanted me for some reason. Um, they were kind of interested in taking me and Fiddle for some reason because I don't know, probably they thought that we are the greater, threats. Okay, we took a kill in there. Fortunately, for him, Ion was faster, so he managed to escape Fiddle's ult. Then we came quickly in here. Of course, we had a ward, because Soraka wards are usually where we need. Usually. That's one reason why I play support main, because I want to be the one who puts the wards, and I also remind people where to put them and to also put them, because I'm interested in having vision. Wherever we go, we need to have vision. It's an important aspect of the game.
Whoa, partner.
And having a broken line, I decided to let that golem be, because, it was kind of annoying for me to take care of, considering I didn't have, too much. And, well, I think I finished my item right now. And again, he managed to take the kill. Now, this thing actually remains for... how long was... So wait, the E, okay, okay. For 5 seconds, so a maximum of 5 seconds can be... Alright. And of course, I immobilized them in there. I missed everyone successfully, because why not? And of course, Ion was highly interested in me for some reason, as they started showing it in the chat. They, actually uh, started having kind of a little interest in me for some reason. And first of all, I thought it was ironical, but again, now Ion got a bit cocky and, wanted to finish the game. And the kanji that appears here, I don't know if it's the kanji for love or something like that, if I remember correctly. The problem is people kind of started, going one by one in there, which was kind of an alarm for me and Fiddlesticks, and we actually told them, hey, it would be good if you actually stopped doing that.
Senna spell.
And of course, I caught him, killed him. I also killed, or he killed Ari. I also immobilized Lee Sin for a bit there, which was actually good. Then I started taking my my bullets back, and again I caught Yasuo. I moved away because I had to, right? He killed our Zed, and again we kind of managed to defeat them. So we successfully pushed the minions, and I kind of disregarded the bullet because I wasn't interested that much in it. I was interested in actually farming. We all had to, first to save the Nexus, and secondarily to actually get some better items, because we were interested in actually getting more items. And again, just constant farming with 2 inhibitors down. We didn't have much chance other than simply, run away. Okay, I signal Misfortune to come back because, wait, we actually needed that. Okay, we needed everyone here because, well, technically it was our last stand and we weren't actually expecting this last stand to be as, as long as this. Okay. So they come again. Again, they are not all together. Okay. I immobilize them, and Again, Ion is immobilized, and you know we engage on him. And here he wanted Penta, of course. Here Yasuo decided to jump over me, and nope, Penta denied. I didn't want them to have the Penta because, well, I didn't. Uh, I'm not easily giving Pentas, okay? And, well, that's basically a point. I'm not giving Pentas, not because I'd be a dick or something like that, but, like, you have to earn that Penta, okay? You don't. That's how I function, okay? It's a principle of, honor, okay? If you're good enough, take the Penta, okay? If you're not, well, you're not worthy of it, okay? I'm not giving free stuff necessarily. Because I knew there it wasn't yet the end of the game. If it was the end of the game and they would finish, okay, no worries, I
I
would
won't be in for
probably
long.
have given the so-called Penta. So we survived another battle, and we also lost another turret on the top. Um, oh, it's good that here you can actually see uh, you can actually see what your bonuses are. I used the vision here to see where the enemies were because my teammates were saying they're probably somewhere around these bushes, so said okay, let's figure it out. For some reason the chat is not presented. By now they were kind of already asking me if I ever missed a W in my uh, you know career. They actually said, have you ever missed a W in your career? Now I'm not prancing with this. It's okay. It's uh, again not the first time enemies are saying something good about me, but point be said, okay, it's kind of rare when not one, not two, three enemies actually end up saying something good about you. So I didn't feel bad about it, but for some reason it's not appearing in the chat. So for some reason you cannot use you know you can't use the chat to report people or to show through recordings that they were toxic or not. People here weren't toxic. It was just a good game. Yes, their Ion was you know kind of fed. Yes, but well, we did what we could. They did what they could.
Blades. Excised.
And here we had to again farm because well, we had to
Another
make
one?
sure that the minions don't simply come to us. I had, as usual, my word ready so that, we see the enemies when they would be coming. I told my team that I would go base. I needed to take some items. He cast his ultimate, so I instantly cast my W. I knew we would see him here. We killed some of them, and I warned my allies that Ion would be coming back. I saw the Guardian Angel. So I managed to take Ion there, and again came another wave of remarks saying, hey, you know what, it's good, I don't know, they actually wanted to play with me for some reason, they liked my plays, and they were kind of frustrated by my Ws that I would apparently rarely miss them, but as you've seen, there weren't too many that I didn't miss, okay, I actually missed several of those. And, well, I wish I could have shown the chat, but it doesn't matter, okay. After this game ended, three of the enemies, like enemies, three of the other people actually sent me, a game invite. I accepted each of them. I don't feel, I don't feel bad. I'm not,
That away.
it's not a problem. Okay, so again, we survived, this other wave. Uh, Again, I placed another word here so that we have vision. I was expecting them to stay here again. So Miss Fortune uses her ult. We are again somewhat, uh, you know, lower in HP. I use my heal. I again catch, you know, Ion. Yasuo dies in there. Lee Sin is killed as well, so they don't get to kill you know, our Nexus. At this time, they again said if I've ever missing my W or something like that, and it's they started saying that it's me who is not allowing them to finish the game, but in reality it's my entire team because again they came too spread. Okay, they've been too spread around, and well, that's the reason why they still couldn't take us. Okay, again, this is just a casual game. Fortunately, there weren't any, tryhards and such. So I pushed this lane a bit also, just a bit. We managed to push a turret, and I'm interested in. I see Lee Sin going, and I ping my team that he's trying to backdoor because, that's basically uh, the only thing that he could be aiming to do. So
Dragon spirit, I failed you.
So we disposed of him, and again the focus was to make sure that we kill them, well, more or less one by one, because it was kind of hard to ensure, a kill. Ion could have taken that inhibitor, but he just jumps over. I see him and I warn the team. I tell my team I exhaust him, and he's disposed of. Now, unfortunately, I go to base and I wasn't really sure what item to get. My team was, focusing on other people. They focused a bit on Ari, and Yasuo just slips by, and I was still trying to buy an item, and it was too late when I, you know, got to do anything about it. Okay. But overall, I feel it was a good game. I don't think it's, a bad mention. There have been many mistakes. There have been probably several good plays. So I'm just posting this, for both of these points, okay? Because there's always a good point when you show certain people's mistakes, because others can learn, and the players themselves as well. So all this being said, remember to play the game. Don't let it play you. All this being said, you are loved and appreciated. Take care. Ferinjan Board signing out.